Welcome back. You're watching Toledo's original 9 a.m. show, Good Day. And this time of year is all about fun for everyone and the great organizations which provide that fun.
The Cocoon's Executive Director, Kathy Mull, Tom Cole of Taylor Automotive Group have that fun for you coming up on Saturday. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Morning.
Good morning. So this is a fun event for the family. And it's free.
Yes.
Yes. I mean,
Yes.
families are always looking for free, fun, safe things to do, especially as we're wrapping up the summer here. So what's going on?
Yeah, so we're really excited. This is the third year that the Cocoon is hosting our Perrysburg Family Fun Day. And it really is intended to really just be like kind of one last opportunity to get out with your kids, enjoy the sunshine, and have a good time before we start getting back into the grind of back to school. So yeah, it's an entirely free event that will be out at Woodlands Park on Saturday. And it's just come out, listen to some good music, enjoy some great entertainment, learn a little bit more about what we do at the Cocoon, and like I said, just hopefully everybody can come out and have a good time.
Nice, love that.
Fun.
Yeah, we're going to dig into what you all do at the Cocoon, but Tom, we want to ask you, why are you all getting involved in this?
Well, first of all, Stephen and Amanda, it's great to be with you and Kathy, and congrats on your show, Good Day. I mean, you do.
Thanks.
You do wonderful things every day in our community, and that lifts people, and I think there's nothing more important than that. And, you know, in speaking with Kathy and Robin at the Cocoon, there's such a need in our community to help women that have been put in really abusive situations. I think there's been a stigma with that in the past that maybe precluded women from reaching out because they didn't want to be criticized. And I think that's starting to go away, Kathy. I think that's starting to go away, and they're getting the help they need. They're getting the safe harbor that they need to put themselves together. I think it's a matter of rebuilding yourself in some respects. Put yourself together, have your kids be safe, start a new part of your life, and all those aforementioned things. Steve Taylor and Mr. Taylor and all the folks at Taylor Automotive are proud to be able to help in our small way to sponsor an event that's going to help ladies like that.
Yeah, so talk a little bit more, Kathy, about the services that you provide at the Cocoon in Bowling Green, right?
Yes, yes. So we serve the entire Wood County community. Okay. So this is another great opportunity for us to raise some awareness in the Perrysburg area about the fact that our services are available to anybody in our community. And so, you know, we provide 24/7 free services to survivors of domestic and sexual violence. So that includes running our 24/7 hotline. We run an emergency shelter. We do the bulk of all of the legal advocacy work for survivors in the community, as well as you know, running a pretty robust youth program. And so really working with children to either get the support that they need or start to identify some of these abusive behaviors, and how do we start to really, we talk about kind of, you know, break that next cycle of individuals who may be experiencing violence. And the best part about, I think, these partnerships is that they continue to allow us to provide services at absolutely no cost. So we're incredibly thankful for, you know, Taylor Automotive for coming on and sponsoring this event and helping us raise awareness, and those dollars really help us continue to be able to make sure that anybody who needs our services can get them at absolutely no cost.
Wow, that's just wonderful. And Kathy, you mentioned taking the bulk of the legal aspect of this. So when these women are coming in, being able to provide assistance that way, what is the impact on them? What have you seen over the years?
Yeah, you know, really the biggest thing that we've been able to do, I think, is really break down barriers for survivors getting help. I think, and you talked about it, I mean, there's been a long history of stigma around, you know, sharing that you've experienced domestic or sexual violence, being concerned about the judgment that comes, but then the long road that's ahead of you to try to figure out how to reestablish your lives after you've experienced violence. And so, you know, the work that we're able to do at Cocoon with our advocates is really to create an opportunity for a safe space to have the conversation and then work to really break down those barriers. So whether that's helping to navigate the legal system, whether that's helping to put safety plans in place, whether that's helping you get to your next safe spot, whether that's permanent housing, or, you know, whatever that looks like for that particular family, that we're really able to help make sure that they feel supported and have options available to them to make the best plan for themselves and their children.
It's complicated. There's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of layers to it.
Right, exactly. And you all are helping provide these services for free to people in our community. And as you mentioned, you want to get, you know, just the word out, raise some awareness. awareness, and we're going to do it with a lot of fun on Saturday. So
Right.
tell us again, remind us about what's going on Saturday and how people can get involved.
So we will be out at Woodlands Park in Perrysburg on Saturday, August 12th from 11 to 2. The Now Serving will be out there with their food tent serving delicious food. And so they can do all of that for a donation, as well as Bard's Coffee will be out selling beverages, and you can provide all of that for a donation. And all of those funds will come back also to support the work that we're doing. And then DC Taylor, a local band out of Perrysburg, will also be performing all day long, as well as Glovation Circus will have all kinds of activities for children to come out and enjoy. So yeah, it's really just, come out, spend some time with us, learn a little bit more about what we do, and have tons of fun. And I again just want to give thanks to Taylor Automotive for being our presenting sponsor and coming out and supporting us.
Totally
So,
our
yes.
honor, Kathy. And there's a stat that, and Kathy knows better than I do, that really catches your attention, and it caught ours to get involved in this project, gang. And that is, I believe, is it 1 out of 3 women? Think about the number for a second, and it puts it in perspective. 1 out of 3 women experience domestic violence of some type, and that's kind of staggering, really. It truly is. So that makes us certainly jump up and want to partner with Kathy and Robin and the Cocoon, and so kind of you to put this word out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Going to be a great one for families to get out there. I think the forecasts look good, too.
Yeah, I think it should be good. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. At Woodlands Park in Perrysburg. It's going to be a really good day, right?
Yes.
And,
Well, you two should be able to make that happen. You've got all the weather stuff
be a
going
good
here.
day.
We're going to hold you two responsible.
and it'll be good
All
for the kids,
right,
too.
fair enough. Thank you so much for coming.
Our honor.
Thank you.